Hey all, hey y'all, my name is Ashley-Nicole and you are tuned into an Ashley-Nicole music lyrical explanation video. I know I said, if you're scrolling up and down the timeline of the videos, I know I said I was going to do a 30-day challenge. One video a day for 30 days of lyrical explanation videos, baby. Life started lifing, right? You know, I'm a spiritual practitioner. I'm a channel for the divine. So I channel energies and messages from all of God's creation. And I publish these energies and messages within the music. I channel the energies and messages within the music, the lyrics, as well as my podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast, which is available to stream on YouTube and Spotify. These energies and messages that I channel are healing, uplifting, soul activating energies and messages to assist us, humanity, through this time of the rapid evolution of our consciousness. I'm not sure if you're aware, but we are going through an exponential evolution of our consciousness as humanity, as a human being on planet Earth. Part of being here in existence is coming into alignment with our authentic frequency or our soul guidance, our soul energy, in order to play our part, do our part, play our roles in assisting with the rapid evolution of the human consciousness. So this is a lyrical explanation video. Today, we are going to be doing Harmonious Opposites, which is on the album, Epoch, the album, which I'm super excited and grateful that I got to channel into existence. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Channeling the music, creating the music, I love it. I love the art. I love the craft. It's a really beautiful, magical, mystical process where I go into a meditative state and I'm actually like, my consciousness is in many dimensions and I'm gleaning and learning chakma or divine wisdoms to heal and uplift myself while I'm manifesting the music, or I'm co-creating the music with the universe. I'm writing and I'm mixing and all the things and recording and all of the things. And that's how I get my music. That's how I create my music. So I'm super excited to be able to share the music with y'all. And really get more consistent with these lyrical explanation videos. I really want to eventually I want to work on doing the whole catalog, all the music that I have here on the channel, Ashley-Nicole Music, on YouTube. This song, Harmonious Opposites, is again on the project Epoch, now streaming on Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube, and possibly at this time, other spaces and places, but surely Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. Let's go ahead and get into the song. Well, let's talk about it. What space was I in with channeling Harmonious Opposites on Epoch? I am on a twin flame journey. And the biggest thing about the twin flame journey is coming into alignment with the understanding that your most perfect match, or your twin flame, or your harmonious opposite, is only a manifestation of yourself. And we came into creation. I channel within the podcast. I'll link it below if anyone's interested. Twin Flames plus a 2029 prophecy. God shared with me, the divine shared with me, the oneness of all things shared with me, that the twin flame journey is a journey to heal self in order to heal humanity. So as we travel this reality and experience and grow and evolve, it's about learning about our experience and our evolution to come into greater levels of our infinite potentials, or soul alignment, or our God-Goddess presence. As we heal our internal environment, we come into alignment with our infinite nature, or our God-Goddess presence. This is not Kingdom Things Podcast, but it brings me to the Kingdom Things Podcast 2033 podcast. By the year 2033, human beings of planet Earth, we will be in the stream of consciousness evolution energies to understand that we are a human culture of planet Earth with no disease, no death, no war, no famine, no poverty, world peace. As disease, death, war, famine, poverty. What else? Then that's it. Disease, death, war, famine, poverty were all manifestations of our evolutionary status of consciousness, or our evolutionary status of beingness. Since we're going through this rapid exponential evolution of our consciousness, which is synonymous, is the great spiritual awakening, mass spiritual awakening we're currently experiencing, where our deep genome's activating. We're coming into our greater extrasensory perception or soul gifts. We'll understand by 2033 that all of our evolution accumulates to have a reality that mirrors our wellness or our awakening. No disease, no death, no war, no famine, world peace, no poverty by the year 2033. So my music is a part of this ministry, awakening and aligning the human nature of planet Earth to wellness. In our truest truths, we're all infinite souls. We all understand this on the soul level. We're all infinite souls journeying existence through our human avatars to master our co-creating skills or our God-Goddess presence. So the song Harmonious Opposites, I channeled and created to syncopate my twin flame journey and to syncopate my energy with the understanding of the twin flame journey, or to be harmonious opposites, to come into wellness and choose, to utilize the soul wisdom that we glean by healing ourselves, the soul wisdom that I glean by healing myself, choosing to make decisions on how I communicate, basically choosing my battles, what energies do I want to align with? What energies do I want to communicate with? It is okay to draw, it's actually pertinent, okay, to draw energetic boundaries and have discernment on the way that we communicate and the energies that we communicate within. Because the energies that we align to create our realities. So the twin flame journey is a journey in which we come into greater self-awareness, consciousness awareness, internal balance, soul alignment, God-Goddess presence for our most high potentials to uplift the oneness of all things. And it's an infinite journey. It's a forever expanding and evolving journey. I channeled this song to manifest harmony instead of war, because in our separation consciousness, we perceive polar aspects, and we acted as if polar aspects were dueling forces. If someone has an opposing view, then they're an opponent. The oneness of all things, the Most High, or the divine Most High God says, polarizing aspects. I created those to be harmonizing aspects, which you can perceive in things such as the toroidal field. I'm getting really nerdy, and I don't even want to say that, but a little bit. But that's okay. I don't even want to say that because I feel like we all enjoy. Our hearts are all yearning for more. We're yearning for more wisdom of our existential natures. So I hope, my presence, activates your heart into its own existential wisdoms for the Most High, for the upliftment and wellness of all things. Okay, y'all. So we're going to get into Harmonious Opposites lyrical explanation video. Let's go ahead and start the vocalization, okay? Don't run from these feelings that derive in you and me, no. Parts of us that identify as infinity. You are a shining star. Stand next to me, and together we will be immutable, raising up the galaxy. Immutable, raising up the galaxy. Let's break that down. Don't run from these feelings that derive in you and me. No. The energies that we feel, that is our soul expressing itself. That is our soul expressing itself to rejuvenate, to purge, to evolve, to feed us wisdoms, to teach the self. Twin flames, we are, there's many ways to perceive it. My soul teaches me that we're one soul incarnated in two bodies at once. So don't run from these feelings that derive in you and me. No, parts of us that identify with infinity. Let's not run from our God nature. Let's not run from how we feel. Even if how we feel doesn't always feel great. Our feelings are our soul expressing itself through us. And we are our soul. We're one with the soul, expressing self in order to learn, grow, and evolve. Don't run from these feelings that derive in you and me, no. Parts of us that identify as infinity. You are a shining star. You are a shining star. We are all energy. We are all bright light, bright, high vibrational creator energy. Don't run from these feelings that derive in you and me, no. Parts of us that identify as infinity. You are a shining star. Stand next to me, and together we will be immutable, raising up the galaxies. Imitable, raising up the galaxy, and together, don't run, you're a shining star, stand next to me, and together we will be. Stand next to me. The journey of coming into physical union with your twin flame is a journey where you have to supersede fear. And it's deeply rooted fear, right? Deeply rooted fear to the point where fears that will tell your mind that death is looming. That deep of fear. You have to supersede those fears in order to come into physical union with your twin flame. Don't run from these feelings that derive in you and me, no. Parts of us that identify as infinity, you are a shining star. Stand next to me, and together we will be imitable, raising up the galaxy, the twin flame union. When we come together in the physical, we are syncopating and grounding our soul, infinite energy, our soul wisdoms, our bright light, high vibrational energy, healing energy, God, power, presence that is imitable. What do you mean by imitable, Ashley? It's an energy that the universes, the galaxies, God, the Most High, uses to create wellness, regeneration within many dimensions of God's creation. All of God's creation, right? So, imitable, raising up the galaxy, the twin flame connection, amongst many other dimensions. But this is my specific journey. So this is why I wrote the song. This is why I'm speaking on it. The twin flame journey is not the only journey where you can come into your godhood or act self-realization to become imitable, to where God uses you in a grand way to manifest wellness for all things, right? Self-realization, soul attainment, where you activate God inside. It's not only possible on the twin flame journey, but that's my story. That's my journey, right? So you activate into your soul wisdom, or align with self-realization, soul attainment, and God utilizes your presence to manifest wellness within God's creation. So you're imitable, raising up the galaxy. Imitable, raising up the galaxies. Using, I swear I don't be forgetting my lyrics. I do this every time. Give me 1 second. This is the second verse. Okay. Using, go through to growth. Using, understand. Okay, cool. Using the understanding that everything we go through is to grow through. Feeding the thoughts that said there was a war, kept our love torn, anchored in home dimensions. Let's roll it back. Using the, I don't forget my lyrics, but I be channeling and I be speaking wisdoms and all that come from different dimensions. So I gotta tap into where the lyrics are. Give me a second. I gotta pull that file cabinet over into my heart space. Pull that file cabinet open to my heart space. Using the understanding that everything we go through is to grow through. When we are in victim mentality or survival consciousness mentality, we feel like we're always in a losing battle or war, where we're fighting for anything. It's understanding that everything we go through was always curated and always intended for our advantageous, most benevolent evolution and expansion, and to live our most well-balanced dreams, to help us become more of our infinite potentials, more of our infinite selves, more of our God selves, goddess selves. Using the understanding that everything we go through is to grow through. Feeding the thoughts that say that there was a war, kept our love torn. Feeding the negative thoughts that perpetuate imbalance, or say that there is unwellness, that there is imbalance, creates the separation between ourselves, the illusion of separation, existentially, the separation that says there's a separation between ourselves and God, ourselves and our infinite potentials, or ourselves and our soul. Soul, God, our infinite potentials have 0 degrees of separation. Soul, God, our infinite potentials, ourselves, our oneness have 0 degrees of separation. The twin flame journey is analogous with coming into wholeness or oneness with all things, or God, or the self. Feeding the thoughts that say there was a war kept our love torn. So I said it earlier. It's about choosing what thought patterns you want to feed, choosing what you're trying to create. Feed the thought patterns that are going to manifest what you want to create, that feel like the vibration of what you want to experience. Using the understanding that everything we go through is to grow through. Feeding the thoughts that say there was a war kept our love torn. Anchored in home dimensions, frequencies of infinite potential, still harmonious, still harmonious, still, 'cause we are anchored in home dimensions, or grounded soul energies, or healed yourself to a point where your frequency is vibrating to your point of origin, or where your soul came into being, where your manifestation of your creation came into fruition and creation, your origin point. Anchored in home dimensions, healed to the point where I'm vibrating the frequencies of my origins of my soul are vibrating through my vessel. My Godhood, my infinite potential is vibrating through my vessel. Anchored in home dimensions, frequencies of infinite potential, still harmonious. Frequencies of home potential, still harmonious. Infinite potential, still harmonious. Harmonious, still harmonious, still. 'Cause we are immutable, raising up the galaxies. Immutable, raising up the galaxies. This next part gets very sacredly sensual, right? Lay your light body between my legs. We all found peace right here in our bed. Right here in our bed. We all found peace right here in our bed. We had to run that back. We had to hit it one more time. Lay your light body between my legs. Lay like just speaking wellness into each other, into the self. Lay your light body. What is light? Light is energy. What is energy? Energy is all things. Like it's looking at you as your infinite potential, as your Godhood. It's perceiving you as your infinite potential, as your Godhood, or your most well embodiment of yourself, or your most balanced infinite potential self. Lay your light body between my legs. Here we are, found peace right here in our bed. The act of sensual expression is very sacred. I'll just leave it there. Body, lay your light body between my legs. Here we are, found peace right here in our bed. Immutable, raising up the galaxies. Immutable, raising up the galaxies. I really hope y'all enjoyed this Ashley-Nicole music lyrical explanation video here on YouTube. Subscribe, like, share my content, Kingdom Things podcast, as well as if you find that tug to your heart, as well as Ashley-Nicole music here on YouTube. I hope you enjoy the music. I hope it's soul satiating, soul activating, soul aligning, soul uplifting for your most high wellness, infinite potentials. Hope you enjoy the music. Again, I have a catalog of all types of genres, all types of emotional expressions. You know, it's really the evolution of me, and I really grow with and through the music. So I hope you enjoy it as well. I hope you grow with and through the music as well. My music. That is, again, lyrical explanation video. Kingdom Things podcast, where I also channel uplifting energies and messages, available to stream on YouTube as well as Spotify. I'm also a home cook. I really enjoy cooking. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream here on YouTube. That is linked below. I intuitively cook whatever the ancestors tell me to put in the pot, the pan, the baking dish. That's what I put in the pot, the pan, the baking dish. I'm also an author. I authored the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. It was a part of my exponential spiritual awakening journey. And my soul was like, hey, Ashley, share this with the world to help all of humanity align with our existential nature. Let it be a comforting story, tale that activates the soul, the spirit, and uplift us with enjoyment. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is a 3-part book series. The first 2 parts are Asia's story. Asia is a teenage girl growing up in the New York City foster care system. She's catalyzed onto her spiritual awakening journey when she meets her twin flame Chase in the hallways of her school, Manhattan Prep. She gets kidnapped by Chase's dad's goons. A lot of other cool things happen. I say cool things because what do we say? Everything that happens is to evolve us and grow us into more. She aligns with her existential nature in a way that she's able to manifest a reality that reflects the amazing, magnificent, beautiful, high vibrational, infinite potentials that she's always been, but she wasn't always able to perceive. That is the first 2 parts of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. The third part is my other half. My other half is about the twin flame journey. It's about the journey home to our home frequency or our God, Goddess hood. One soul incarnates in 2 bodies over many lifetimes, many love stories, more than one love story in this one book. Is so beautiful. This soul, these 2 beings, these 2 incarnations over many lifetimes know they're supposed to co-create a love and a life together. Each lifetime, the human evolutionary status says that their love can't work. The paradigms of the land said that their love can't work. They will co-create a love and a life together. Baby, this book is prophetic. Okay? They will co-create a love and a life together. Which life, under which circumstances? That is the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. AP Short Stories, my author's YouTube channel is linked below. You'll find Asia's story, the animated series that stems from the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel universe. I hope you enjoy those short animated clips, animated episodes that are filled with divine wisdom, soul activating wisdoms. We're going to go ahead and roll into the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel trailer. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are loving your truest truths. Give that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because it assists you with cultivating beautiful relational skills, interpersonal relation skills to be able to love on and be with and co-create, harmoniously, be imitable with all of God's creation, with all of self. I'm gonna see y'all later. Bye.
My name is Asia, and I'm a teenage witch. Just kidding. I am a starseed. My story is much like humanity's story. I awakened to some pretty spectacular things about myself. Coming home, the story of Asia, followed by the story of Asia, I'm home. The book series that introduces the book. After returning from a day's trip, I have read my Tom's letter. He speaks of my father releasing him from imprisonment and the fate of death. He pleads for us to run away together. This plea is one of which I make no state to decline. My other half, available in the Amazon bookstore. I feel as though I was born here on earth to find you. I was created to find my person. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, now available in the Amazon bookstore.